Hello and welcome back to Traffic Talks and Merry Christmas. I'm so excited for this episode to go live because it means that it is officially Christmas Day. I'd like to start off by saying yes, it was intentional that the episode wasn't released on Monday, not for any other reason that it just would be nice to put it out on Christmas Day because I do love it. I can already feel my voice getting really excited, like yes. I am recording this before Christmas, so that just shows you how excited I am for Christmas to arrive, to the point that I just wanted an extra gift for myself as well as you guys to be there. Enjoy. This is basically a Christmas update kind of a thing because I had no plans for this episode and I thought, you know what can I do? And I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm just gonna talk. I'm just gonna go for it. So I did write down a few key points that I did want to mention, starting with gifts. They are something we did differently. I think this year in and of itself has been different to the point that we did something very unusual in our family. So we usually wait until Christmas morning for gifts, and this year we actually just started handing out the gifts much earlier than usual. I think it's definitely because we needed a bit of a pep in our step for this year. It's before Christmas and it still doesn't feel like Christmas. COVID kind of put this blanket of over everything, but gifts has definitely been something that has lifted the spirit. I tend to buy a lot of gifts on Black Friday, but I did order a couple things through Takealot, and when they did arrive, it was like, you know what? Here you go. Merry Christmas. Have your gift early. And we did that. So some of the gifts came early, other gifts are going to be late, but I will get to that. For the most part though, gifts were definitely given differently this year, and we just decided to do it early. I did buy an extra gift for my sister, so that one I'm putting under the tree, but for the most part everyone has their gifts, they're using their gift. That's kind of one thing I always try and do. I listen to them when they speak, so that by the time they need a gift for whatever occasion, I'm just like, I remember they said this, so boom, I'm gonna buy them it, or I'll give them a contribution towards it if it is something a bit extravagant. But for the most part, that's what I do in terms of gifting. I find what they need, and then this year we just happened to give it early. No rhyme or reason for it. Which brings me to my next point, spoiling my family. That's something I just love to do. Whether it's with an actual gift or whether it's just oh, you know what? No reason, I'm just gonna buy this or get that for us to share. Or you know what? It's been a long day. Mom cooked. Let me go and get some takeaways. Just small things. Or just you know what? It's been a long day. I'm gonna take you out the weekend. We can go somewhere, do something. Or even just not be at home, which is the thing that has literally been driving everyone insane with COVID. Kind of feeling this stuck feeling in your own home, which for me personally has just caused me to redecorate or reorganize things constantly. Case in point, I'm currently sitting in the middle of a war zone in my room because I'm moving things around, I'm clearing things away, all sorts of things. To the point, spoiling the family, which brings me back to the gift I mentioned previously. So I ordered some things off Takealot, not sponsored. I went to the shop to buy gifts on Black Friday as per usual, and I actually bought my mom something much bigger this year, and unfortunately because it's more of a bespoke piece, it's actually only being made beginning of next year and they are going to deliver it. So that's what's happening. My mom had this chest that my grandfather used to make. I unfortunately never got to meet him. He died 3 years prior to my birth, and that was my mother's father. My mother's mother died 2 months after I was born, so I unfortunately never got to meet either of them. However, my grandfather was a carpenter, so he made different furniture pieces for all of his children, and my mother got this beautiful kist. And what happened was it got old and we wanted to kind of refurbish it to a certain extent. Sorry, it's hard to talk about because of what happened to it, but we gave it to someone who said they could reupholster it and kind of refurbish it and give it a new life, and essentially they ruined it. Like I don't even have before and after pictures, but it was just ruined. They basically took it apart and did the entire thing over. It was just the shell of what it was, and it looks completely different. It looks cheap, it looks horrid. There were certain parts that my grandfather handcrafted that they said they were going to put back, but maybe just give it like a varnish and a polish. That did not happen, and it was completely ruined. So I am having a new bespoke piece of furniture made for my mom, and they're doing it at a factory, but the factory is closed for the year. We've already spoken and designed it and everything, so that's being made beginning of next year. So she'll have it mid-Jan, and they're actually delivering it, which is nice. So there's that. Speaking of things being tailor-made, decorating this year, we actually went very minimal with the decorations. We didn't do new curtains or anything like that. We did put up the tree. I had no part in it, which was kind of nice. I did, however, buy new baubles. So I got them from Typo, not sponsored yet. And they all say different things. They are cute. I will stick up a picture of it with this episode going live, so you can check it out on my Instagram. I will leave a link below. But I've got 3 new baubles, and one is a ceramic piece that I got last year, which is a half Santa on the top with a blue mermaid tail at the bottom, which I always say represents me because I'm a Pisces, but I'm also a bit Christmas crazy, so it's like the perfect blend of just me, which looks so cute. My brother and sister decorated the tree, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Our lights broke when they put it up and tested it, so the little music box played, but there was no lights. But we're still good. It's still gorgeous. We're really happy about that. Speaking of decorations, I actually got my nails done on Monday. I will leave a link to the place that I got it done at below, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's Christmas colors. It's this pastel blue and white, which was so fun. I had a really good time. I went for like a full manicure, so she did everything. She's such a sweet person. Her name is Hailey. I cannot say enough good things about her. It was incredible. Another thing I did was get my hair cut on Saturday. So my hair hasn't been cut in like a year, and I usually go for like every 2 months, I would say. I used to go for a haircut, especially last year, but that kind of fell to the wayside after I lost my job. So it was hard, and then I think I went beginning of the year, and then I haven't been since. Or my beginning of the year appointment got cancelled. I can't even remember, but I got my hair cut. It's very, very short. Not too short, but like shoulder length. Very nice. It's hard to describe it, but it's shoulder length. My hair is fairly thin, so we put a few layers in. I can style it much more easily, and I did get a new hair iron, so that makes curling it a lot easier. I love my hair in curls, but my hair is very thin and the curls just like fall out, so I put in a very tight curl and then try not to fiddle with it, but it falls flat very fast. But I still love trying. It's like I always say, that infinite search for perfectionism that you know will never be achieved, but it's admirable to kind of try. That's exactly what this is. The day I cut my hair, I went to the Cape Gate Mall, and they have a coffee shop there that sells like beans that they can actually grind for you, and they had a Christmas blend, and let me tell you, it was heaven. So Saturday my brother and sister went out, my mom stayed home, and I went to go get my hair cut. I went to the mall, and then I came home. I made myself and my mom a cup of this filter coffee. We plunged it, and oh my goodness, it was incredible. So it's a Christmas blend. I think it's by Peacock. It's incredible. I'll post a picture about it soon, but it is heaven. And you know me, I'm a coffee person, but this was out of this world. That is something I've been loving recently. Another thing is actually chai tea. I found chai tea latte mixture on Takealot. I bought it when I bought the gifts, and it is so good. We actually mix it with hot chocolate to make like a chocolate chai, and I love it. It is incredible. I think another favorite of mine for December has definitely been my advent calendar. I know I haven't been posting about it as much as I was in the beginning, just because this last 2 weeks has just been insane, but I will post about it soon, and it has been fun. Like, I love it. One thing about the last 2 weeks is kind of how I have been spending my time. I honestly thought I would be doing more, which to a certain extent, yes, I have, but on the 15th, we finished and closed up shop for work, and the following day was a public holiday, and then 2 days of work, and then a weekend, and then Monday, which was this past Monday. And that has ruined me because there's so much to do, so little time. And just when you think, okay, I don't have to work, I can do things. No, you can't, because the time flies. I don't sleep late, I still get up, I still do my things, but there's just so much to do. Your to-do list is insanely long, and there's just not enough hours in a day. And as my sister says, like, I'm terrible at watching series. I am well aware, thank you very much, but I have been spending a lot of my time outside the house, so I'm hoping for the next few days to actually just take it slow, chill down, and just relax. What I do want to do for the next few days is actually just enjoy Christmas, because I've been very like in the past, in the future, and I actually just want to take time to just breathe and just feel the moment and enjoy this holiday because I love it so much, and just take it in that we can still celebrate in the way we want to. And for a lot of people that's not an option. Taking in the moment and just being present to enjoy it is something that I definitely want to do. And I want to experiment a bit with cooking. Like I say, we've been giving our gifts early, and my sister bought me a dumpling kit. So if you guys know Bargain Books, we were there. She bought me a dumpling kit. So it's like serving kit. It's got chopsticks, ceramic bowls. It's got the bamboo steamer, and it's got a book on how to make dumplings. So earlier in the week, I actually bought Woolworths dumplings that are pre-made. I think they were actually pot stickers. So I bought that, I made them in the bamboo steamer, and I'm like, this is the benchmark of what they should taste like. So now we have like a baseline for when I start. So I definitely want to experiment with this in the next week or so, and I definitely want to post about it. So get ready for amazing food things from my side. But for Christmas, we are just taking it chill. We are just taking it as it comes. This, I think, has been the most relaxed Christmas I've ever had in my life, and I want to kind of just wrap it up by saying, do Christmas your way, however that looks for you and your family, whether it means not exchanging gifts, whether it means exchanging a lot of gifts, whether it's sitting together or sitting apart. Do whatever you do your way, and just take a moment to appreciate how far we've come, especially with this year. COVID is not going to go away when the clock strikes 12 on the 1st, so there are things we are going to take with us into the future. But take time to appreciate how far you've come, take a moment to appreciate where you are, and take a breath before you start thinking about the future. Enjoy where you are now. You probably all saw this coming, but the song of the week is All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. No surprise to anyone. I would also maybe put as a second option Oh Santa by Mariah Carey, Ariana Grande, and Jennifer Hudson. Cute song, adorable music video. Those are the ones chosen for this week. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy your Christmas. We are going to do Christmas lunch as per usual, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. And that's it for this week. Love you. Bye.